Well, greetings, Facebook family. I am here on the famous, okay, the brothers are rolling through with the motorcycles, because, yeah. So you had all the dreads walking through with the motorcycles on their beautiful locks, riding down the road. So we are on the hip strip here in Jamaica. I have just passed by Margaritaville. My student and I, Arija, she is going to be doing some comedic yoga for you all in a little bit. Say hey to the people. Hi. So we're going to go down to the beach, and then she's going to do comedic yoga. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So it is November, and it's like 90 degrees, and it's November. So Arija tells me, well, the evenings get cold, Queen Neat, so make sure that you bring a jacket. Well, I live in Atlanta, so when you say cold, I'm already mad, okay? And so when you tell me that I need to bring a coat because it gets cold at night, I think you mean it gets cold at night. So cold here is 75 degrees. How you doing, sir? And so it's like, oh, okay, yeah, 75 degrees, yeah. And, ooh, it's to shiver for. Okay, no. So we are having such a ball here. I want you to know that it's just beautiful. So anything in you that is not well, when you come here, the sun, the air, the water just helps you to heal. So yesterday was wonderful. We had a chance to just really tour around. It was great. They had a big surprise party for me. Want to give a big shout out to Rain Russell for always looking out for me, taking good care of a queen. How are you? And it was just great. It was just wonderful. So I really enjoyed myself. Gonna be doing some additional training while I'm here so that I can bring all these great talents back to the States so that we can all learn to heal together. And that's what it's all about. And that's truly Queen Neat's heart, is to be able to really help us to heal. So as I'm here and I'm able to get a lot of the foods that we can't get in the States, and don't split the pole, that we don't get in the States, then what we do is learn how to use them and help us to be able to heal. So like the Aki, you can only get that really in the States in a can. And so we don't realize how many of the healing properties strategically are in them, but they're strategically not available easily in the States. So you have to go to the Caribbean markets. Sometimes you have to go to the Asian markets. And then you have to be very, very careful, because with Aki, if it did not bloom and break open on the actual tree, it becomes a toxin and you can die from it. And so you really, really don't know when you just buy it from somebody whether or not it matured on a tree. How you doing? Whether or not it matured on a tree. And so, see, that's the same thing too when we date people that we've never had a reading on. All you got is their word as to who they are. And a lot of times they are very, very toxic for you. And they know that they didn't bloom and come to maturity on the tree, but they didn't tell you because they wanted you to buy them. So it's a real deep thing. So we are getting ready to go into, if they're open, my favorite spot of all. And you know I'm going to show it to you. When I was in Orlando, I went there. When I was in Bermuda, I went there. Everywhere I go, I find me a Harley Davidson spot, because I am going to buy me several Harleys. I don't want a Harley. I need several Harleys. So what do you do when you want a Harley? You regularly make your vision board have a Harley Davidson on it. So you research and see which Harley you want, and then you put it on your vision board, because money is never an issue.
Shopping?
Money is never, ever an issue. So let's go ahead and let, how you doing? Not right now, sis, thank you. Let's go ahead and let the audience see what that looks like. Are they open? It's not going to be good for me if they open, because you know they'll ship to the States. Let me see, here we go. Turn this around. And so there you go. You see, man's telling me I can turn my phone while I'm recording. right, let's turn it the long way. Harley Davidson, Jamaica, we are right here. And so we're gonna go across the street. You gotta help me cross the street. Okay, so crossing the street in Jamaica and crossing the street in the States, it's okay. Are you gonna stop? Oh yeah, this is different. Okay, yeah. It's two totally different things. You actually gotta stand out in the road. Oh, and then he blew. And then he blew. So let's go in. This is the Harley store. You know, from island to island, we go to the Harley store. Wait a minute. But we don't usually see pretty sisters that look like us at the Harley store. Now, that's usually different. Greetings, how are you all?
I'm doing fine.
Wonderful. So here is the display Harley, and y'all already know what it is. So Queen Neat will be getting on there in just a moment. As a matter of fact, could you hold this so that I can get on the display? Every island that we go to, we find the Harley. So when I was in Bermuda, I sure went over there, and it was beautiful. And so here we are with me on the Harley, looking like a lady at all times. So I probably won't ride a Harley in my skirt, but baby, when I get my new Harley, now tell me what brand, which one is this one?
That's a sports.
This is the Harley Sports, okay? And I am wearing it well. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Now, you know that my 50th birthday is next year, so this could be a part of my life on next year. Please understand. So as we go ahead and get our houses here in Jamaica, we probably need to have a Harley at each one of the houses. That's just the right thing to do. You see, we never allow money to be a deterrent, because money is never an issue to us. Money comes easily to us on a regular basis. So when you understand who you are as a woman of God, as a woman that the universe provides for with unconditional favor, when you're doing the things that you are supposed to do, when you're making the choice to live upright and to be excited about your relationship with the universe, and you see the universe as your provider and your protector, no good thing will she withhold from you. You need to understand who you are and not what people try to make you become. So I'm going to get off of this so that I don't fill out a credit application and have them deliver it. Ladies, I appreciate you all. This has been absolutely wonderful. I have never been to a Harley place where I had people that look like me. Not ever. I'm so excited. Y'all so pretty. Get them again. Because it may not ever happen. Even when I'm in the Caribbean, anywhere, I have just never. So how long have y'all been here? How long have y'all been working here?
We're working here for over 8 years.
Okay. Do you love it?
Yes.
Do y'all have Harleys? Do they give you Harleys as a part of the package?
No.
Because you ain't got to give me insurance if you got Harleys, baby. If you give me a Harley, I'll figure out the insurance. Oh, I love this. I'm so excited. And it's so clean and pristine. Yeah, we went to the one in Orlando, and they was like, fill it out, baby. Fill it. We'll deliver it. You ain't even got to be home. I said, shucks, you better not leave a Harley outside my house. Somebody will figure it out. So thank you for letting us come in and hang out with your Harley. We appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Did you turn it around for me? All right, so see, this is part of my life. I'm going to have to come back and get some of them shirts, too. Because when you work out with a Harley shirt on, you attract a different type of energy to you. Thank you, sugar. Thank you. So absolutely. See, I'm even cognizant of the clothes that I wear. Whenever I'm at the gym, I make sure that I have on things that represent what I do, who I am, and in my greatness. So I wanted to share this with you before my little battery dies. I put up a post. Many of you all know that, oh yeah, we're going right down there. You already know. So I am, my next major degree, I'm almost finished my forensic psychology degree. And then I will be going to school to become a psychiatrist. Yes, at my age. I sure am, because I'm not limited. How y'all doing? So in that, what I'm very excited about is sometimes I do social experiments. So I did a social experiment on my page, and I asked the question, with me being Queen Neat and all that I contribute to the lives of women and all that I contribute to everything, I asked the question, would you still respect me if I became an exotic dancer? And then it said, real plain, think before you answer. Now, some of you all don't know that I write poetry and I also write rhymes. So that was one of the rhymes that I wrote. And so I wrote that rhyme because I wanted people to start thinking, what is respect based on? And what does a woman have to do in order to earn respect? And then what is it that can be done? You never let people split our energy, never. What is it that can be done that can cause you to feel that you can lose respect for someone just because they change professions? Now, nothing in that said that Queen Neat was getting ready to become a stripper. Now, don't get it twisted. It ain't like I can't. Yeah, please don't get it twisted. And so I had sisters and brothers that just went all the way off and got stupid with it. And I'm like, you missed that the point was respect. Excuse us, go ahead. Okay, you missed that the point was about respecting women. The point of the question was not if I have your permission or, well, why would you want to? You know, are you serious? Really? Go sit down. I'm the one that teaches, so go sit down. Y'all are fine, go ahead. And so it is not that I was asking anybody's permission because Queen Neat is grown and I run everything over here at queenneat.com. So I'm not asking permission. I asked if you would still respect me. So I had several people that fell back into church condemnation mode as opposed to actually understanding what the question is. Because if one action that a person does can cause you to lose respect for them, you should then be able to look at you. What should you look at you and ask? Why is it that if one person does one thing, they have done nothing but contribute? Then now all of a sudden I can change my whole viewpoint of them. They are no longer at all of their contributions are null and void because they made a decision. So therefore, the respect I had, I no longer have. And then what does it take for someone to gain your respect back? So we have to really look at it and see if it is the arrogance within us that places people in a position where they can't make decisions for their life based on what the conscious community thinks. But the conscious community can do whatever they want to as long as they're not in the limelight. And so I really did. I had people that unfriended me because I asked that question. So I wanted to make it clear that even though I have no intentions of doing that, beloved. My question was about respect. And so I wanted to just help people to really get that while I'm sitting on this beach. See, this is the kind of life I live right here. This is the kind of life, and you'll be seeing me in Jamaica on a regular because we're going to buy a lot of property over here. We have several retreat centers that we're going to open as well. I want this to be your life as well, where you take the limits off of you, where you stop looking at how much you make as an indication of what you can have. You can have what you say. You can call those things that be not as though they were. So when you start seeing the retreats that I have, we have 4 retreats planned here in Jamaica for the next year. As a matter of fact, they'll all be at Russell Villas, at Ladywood. And so I can bring 7 people at a time. 7 is a very magical number, and it's a number of manifestation. And so I'll be bringing people over here to Montego Bay on a regular basis. Richard Russell, who is the tennis star that you all know, you saw me interview him when I was here last with Aris. And he has been gracious enough to grant us to use his facilities, he and his beautiful son, Rain. So we are so blessed we'll be able to come out here on the ocean. We'll do water rituals, especially the sisters that need the post-abortion healing clinic. This is a wonderful place. If you have aborted more than 3 children, we need to bring you out here so that you can really release all of that energy into the water. And so that you can now be able to cleanse yourself and to come into a free place. We can't act like it didn't happen, but we can go through and do the karmic release so that you can clear. So I am so very excited. If you know that you need to reset your diet, your weight has gotten out of control, everything that you know to do, you haven't been able to do. You know that I am a world-renowned chef. In addition to being a doctor, I am a chef. I'm blessed to be able to have those things under my belt. So in doing those things, I want to help you heal. If you know that you need to get away from the States, you need to be able to cleanse yourself. You need to have somebody hold you accountable for what you eat for 4 days, for 7 days, so you can reset your body. This is a perfect place to do it. So continue to watch my page, follow me, join my YouTube channel so that you'll be able to follow all of the wonderful things that we're doing. I know that my Sacred Talit prayer group, we pray together every morning at 4 a.m. A lot of times you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Me and my students are busy praying while many of you are busy running your mouths about did you see what Queen Neat posted? Oh my God. Well, that's the same person that's turning around and praying for you and helping my students to get themselves healed so they can be effective prayers for you. So I'm so excited. We have another Sacred Medicine Woman course starting in February. The website is sacredmedicinewoman.com, sacredmedicinewoman.com. If you need readings, if you need healing, please go to healatlanta.com. healatlanta.com. Wherever you are, all over the world, all of my clients that are in New Zealand, I love you. I will be near you all very, very soon. Over in Australia, I'll be doing some cooking in Switzerland as well as, or uncooking in Switzerland as well as Australia. So I'm going to be near the family in New Zealand. You know, I'm going to take a little plane and pop over so that I can spend some time with you all, maybe even doing a retreat there. But I am so very, very excited. So we are getting ready to run. We're going to do some yoga on the beach. We will film that so that you all will get a chance to meet Irisha. She's amazing. Irisha is a physician's assistant, and so she is absolutely wonderful. She was my student for Who's Still Sleeping in Your Womb, and she completed that 52-day womb detox, did an amazing, amazing job. And so she's in here because of a reading that she got. She's in here because while she was in the class, she was able to gain clarity from the things that we were taught. She gave up her job, gave up all the stress in the States, and she came over here. Her life is completely different now. The stress, the strain, hair loss, all of that crazy stuff, it's just not happening. Why? Because she's here in the sun, in the sand, and with her ancestors. So I'm going to turn around one more time so you can just really see what life can look like here in Jamaica with me. Like, I know that we are having at least 4 retreats here at the Russell. We could do even more, but it's up to you. I can take 7 ladies at a time. So I'm excited. Visit me, healatlanta.com. If you need readings, if you need healing, whatever it is that you need, it's there on there. If you want to move forward with your personal healing with a beautiful group of sisters and become a sacred Sarah, go to sacredmedicinewoman.com and we can help you. So excited about everything that we are experiencing here in Montego Bay. And today, I actually have started working on a callaloo dish. This is a raw callaloo dish. So for those of you all who have taken on a raw lifestyle and you don't eat meat, we now have a raw vegan what was that, codfish and callaloo? A raw vegan codfish and callaloo dish. And so it tastes just like the real thing. It tastes like it's got fish in it, but it keeps you from having to eat the fish. So it's in there with the callaloo. It is absolutely delicious. And so that'll be one of the classes that I teach online. Dr. Hernandez and I will be doing some of the cooking classes, and Chef Sky from Puerto Rico. She's in Atlanta now. We're going to be doing so many classes together. So every week you'll have the opportunity to learn how to do raw foods. What can I do with star fruit? What can I do with a June plum? What can I do with all of these exotic fruits that I see at the Caribbean market but don't know what to do? What's in it? How can I cure diabetes from the things that I eat? I don't have to have glaucoma. I don't have to have diabetes. The food is your medicine. When you know how to use the foods, then you know how to heal yourself. So thank you so much for the opportunity to share with you. Shimmy M. Hatepu.